It's more than just your output, more than a bike. When you hear your shout out, you know it's all right. Put on your magic pants and let's go. We're cruising into the power zone. Clip in, set yourself free. Come on and take a ride with me. Know what you need to know and what's it all about. Everything you need, it's on the Clip Out.
Welcome to the Clip Out Podcast, episode 449. This is Crystal O'Keefe.
And this is Tom O'Keefe. Hi. It's been a while since I've been down here to record.
I know, it's been so cold down here.
Our studio's in the basement, and it's cold.
It is so
in the
cold.
basement. It's been cold lots of places, but it was like below zero here for multiple days.
Yeah.
And wind chill put it in the negative teens. And so it's like, when we recorded Real Spoilers this week, we did it remotely because it snowed, so nobody was going to drive. And I was just like, I'm going to record in the kitchen this week because it is too cold down there.
Yeah, it's not bad at all when you're working out because you can start with a sweatshirt on or
Right,
whatever. But
which I have been.
Yeah, me too.
I was like 20 or 25 minutes into a tonal workout before I took my
funny.
sweatshirt off.
I was doing a walk on the treadmill yesterday, and I only got about 6 minutes in before I was like, get this thing off of me.
I was this close to starting in my jeans. It was so cold down here. I'm just like, well, it's mostly upper body. It wouldn't be so bad, I guess. But yeah, so it's been chilly. We got snow, but we didn't get the ice. We avoided the ice.
Thank goodness we avoided the ice.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got quite a bit of snow. I mean, for us.
Yeah.
Not compared to the East Coast. Who's like,
For sure.
Not only did some people get like literally 14 inches, but there's another storm headed there this weekend. And they're forecasted for another 10 inches this weekend.
If you get 14 inches on one weekend, you need to take the next weekend off before you get 10 inches. Give yourself a moment to recoup.
For snow, we I think we ended up with around 7 inches.
Something, yeah.
And so that's a lot for us. And since it stayed cold, it's like it didn't melt right away.
But thanks to Amazon, the snow shovel I ordered should be here today. Now that
in time.
Now that it's 35 and sunny, our snow shovel shall arrive. I forgot that when I was shoveled the last time it snowed, which was like last year.
Yeah, because it only does a really big snow about once a year.
It broke.
Because it's sitting out there dry rotting for 20 years.
It's like a snow shovel my mother got as a wedding present or something. Still has like a wood, those old wood handles, and
the wood handle was fine. It was the back part that broke.
So it's just like, I guess I'll order a new snow shovel. I got one. I don't know. It's one of those fancy, like it's all curved weird. It's got like Peronis and
yeah. When you sent me a picture of it, I was like, "What the hell is that?"
It's supposed to be ergonomic for your back. Like it's like meeting you where you bend over or something. Speaking of which, is if you're getting 12 inches, you want it to meet you where you bend over.
Oh my word!
I've been told. So, what, pray tell, do you have in store for people this week?
Well, I think they've probably had enough.
We've done 448 of these, so they know what they're in for. They've bailed a long time ago if that's who they are.
That's true. Well, we're going to talk about when Peloton's next earnings call is going to be. We're going to talk about the great... there's not another word for this. There's not another word. If there is a better word, I don't know what it is. But the Peloton Singles Group got hacked, and it was epically bad. So we're going to talk about that. And it's a good cautionary tale for people.
Absolutely.
We're also going to talk about the Power Zone Pack now using AI to determine FTP. We are going to talk about what's going on at the Sundance Film Festival that is related to Peloton.
Mm-hmm.
2 new badges this week. There is a brand new feature that was just added to the app, and it's working for some. So we're going to talk about that. We had a celebrity sighting of the bike. We're going to to talk about where that is. We're also going to talk about Peloton's hiring and the immediateness of it, because that was fascinating.
Yeah.
Not to mention, there are several instructor stories, some of which we didn't have time for, so got moved over to the bonus. We've got Kira Michelle. We've got one of the instructors still stuck in another country. We have Zacharias, whatever his name. I'm going to figure it out. I could just watch with sound on for any of his videos and I would probably know. But he's going to be making his strength debut. He's made his yoga debut at Peloton. Strength debut is coming up. We also have an instructor that was on an NBC affiliate in Ohio. We have 2 instructors that were recently at an event we're going to talk about. Not to mention there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with Artist Series, but it's very confusing because nothing's actually been announced.
Yeah, I was having trouble figuring out even how to write this.
Yeah,
and
I know.
yeah.
It was messy. And then we also have competitor news, and we also have other connected fitness news, aka tonal in this case.
Yeah.
And a weird one we didn't know how to
Classify. But
yes.
we just put it there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's some things happening that we need to know about. And of course, we're going to talk about content, all the new stuff that dropped this week, the stuff that's about to drop, etc.
Well, before we get to all that shameless plugs, don't forget we're available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, TuneIn, wherever you find a podcast, you can find us. While you are there, be sure and follow us so you never miss an episode. Maybe leave us a review. That is super helpful and greatly appreciated. You can also, if this isn't enough for you and you just need even more of us, we got you.
Okay.
You can find us over on Patreon, patreon.com/theclipout. It's $5 a month. You get ad-free episodes. You get early episodes.
You get really sassy and unfiltered me.
Yeah, you do. And you get bonus episodes. And each week we just record a whole other episode, 25, 35, 40 minutes. Sometimes it's longer than the actual episode,
Yeah.
depending on what's going on or just how chatty we get, where we go down our rabbit holes and also talk about all the stories that we didn't have time to get to in the main episode. This week we're going to talk about vitamin D and the flu,
Okay.
how they think that helps you prevent the flu,
Interesting.
how high fashion suddenly is no longer concerned with body positivity. And I'm just like, were they?
Yeah,
Ever?
compared to
But I
what's
guess
happening now.
That's okay. And then finally, Peloton and your mental health. It's maybe not as helpful as you might have thought.
Oh.
So we come over to the bonus where we will crush your spirits in multiple ways.
Yay.
Yeah. But on the upside, we'll take $5 from you. So it's a win-win, right?
And
Sure.
welcome to all of our new members.
Yes.
Lots and lots of people joining, and
Yeah.
we love it. Love to see it.
Also, if you haven't done it, don't forget that you do get 7 days free. So if you're on the fence,
That's right.
you get a 7-day free trial, and then you can listen to a couple of them. And if you're like, these people are nut jobs,
You're done.
and then you don't ever listen again.
That's fine.
That happens too.
We're not for everybody.
Yeah, that's it. So also, don't forget you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/theclipout. While you're there, like the page, join the group. It's just a good way to stay up to date on things throughout the week. It's maybe a friendlier environment than the OPP. You won't get overwhelmed with negativeness, except for our own. And what else? Oh, yeah, we have a newsletter you can sign up for at theclipout.com. Get all these links and stuff sent to you, mostly weekly. And then finally, you can watch all of these over on YouTube. So if you didn't get to listen to it on your drive in, you can pop it up on YouTube and just let it play on your second monitor at your desk. So did you spill something? What's going on over there?
I don't know where the sweatshirt's from, and I'm trying to figure it out. Where is this from?
Disney World.
Oh,
It's Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror.
Lucky 13 Elevator Company
Oh, okay. I was trying
Yeah.
to read it upside down.
on Sunset Boulevard.
I know it's very cozy, and I love it.
Yeah. So
That's a sign you have too many hoodies.
no such thing as too many hoodies. You shut your mouth. So anyway, there's all that. Let's dig in, shall we?
We shall.
Instructors in the news.
Peloton has announced the date of their next earnings call.
February 5th at 8:30 a.m. So we're back to Thursdays in the morning. So as we thought, it was just a one-off for
Sounds like a radio promo. Thursdays in the morning. with
in the morning.
Peter Stern's Morning Zoo.
Some days I'm sure it feels like a zoo.
Yeah. Morning Zoo talking about Q2.
This ought to be.
then-
They need to record these.
Yeah. And then there'd be like a wauga horn and a slide whistle.
Oh, some of these are just for us.
So I guess there's really not much else to talk about except
No, we'll have all the details. I'm always curious to see what little tidbits come out. Usually they tease a few things. And,
yeah.
you know, you can ask questions ahead of time. So like if that's your GM and you have a question you want to ask, you know, this is, I mean, they'll be very choosy, but they might you never know. They might
Right.
answer it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But if you are going to ask a question, make sure to first put it into ChatGPT and ask it to insert as many business buzzwords as possible.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to get chosen because
Yeah.
if you ask it in a normal, non-businessy way, ignore.
Right.
Ignore.
Yeah. It's
Those questions are hilarious.
yeah, they're like trying so
Talking
hard.
about the synergy on the ASAP report with the 74 times.
We're trying to right size the actualizations and
Thoughts on that? How do we do that?
oh goodness. You can just like smell the Axe body spray coming through the conference call.
Yeah, you
sound.
can.
Moving along. The Peloton Singles Group has gotten hacked. Now, it's not technically a hack.
Yeah.
No, but they were already in there, I guess is what we think
So
happened.
what? Okay, so help her be Nikki, you know, and she put her investigator hat on.
Oh,
last
goodness.
night. So,
Yeah.
she sent me some more details, some more context, and this is the explanation. Hopefully, I can find it easily now.
And her investigator hat is no joke because, she comes from a family with security clearances. So, like,
She would never misuse appropriations. I don't want to accuse
I'm
her
just saying
of using.
she's got the skill set.
She has the skill sets. She has learned some things.
Yes.
Do not mess with this woman.
No.
It's, at your own risk. But, okay. So apparently there's a woman. Now, this was all in the OPP. So I am not trying to call anybody out. I do not know any of these people. I am not trying to start a thing. The facts.
It's a singles group, so you better not.
The facts is they have been presented to me.
Okay.
Karen, yes, her name was Karen.
Okay.
Not a joke. The person who originally created the group like 7 years ago. That's what
Okay.
it says. She hasn't been involved at all in the group for the last 6, but she rejoined the group recently. And since she created it, she still had access to the entire
Like her
group.
admin privileges came back as soon as she re-entered the
because she
chat.
was the creator.
Okay.
So she said nothing to the existing admins and just started booting people and ripping the group apart. Like just taking no communication to anybody, no explanation. Nobody knows what is happening or why. But the Peloton Singles Group posted on the OPP like, we don't know what's happening. We don't know why this person is doing this, but we are trying to like get our ducks in a row and start a whole new group. But like, it's feeling like to people in the group that this was some kind of vindictive move over some perceived thing that happened. But the people who are the admins now were not a part of this thing, whatever
Right.
it was
Yeah.
that happened.
It's
because
it's changed hands,
ownership, yeah.
especially I guess as a singles group. You presumably eventually are no longer single.
not everybody.
I know, but but eventually, that tends to happen.
Yeah, it totally does.
And then you probably move on, and so yeah.
So I have no idea. I do know that this is a word of caution on Facebook, and I've seen a version of this before. I remember many years ago. I don't even remember what group it was, but I
Yeah.
remember that there was some beef between the admins, and one of the admins they got really mad collectively at this other admin.
Yeah.
So they kicked that admin out and completely redid the group.
Was that the After Dark one? They had a lot.
Oh, that
there
might
was
have been.
that, and yeah.
I really don't remember.
But it's happened a couple times.
It has,
actually.
and
I know that out of an abundance of caution, every time you get mad at me, you revoke my admin status
I'm
for
like,
the Clip Out group.
You're going to be a moderator
Yeah.
for now. Not true. Not true. But it is something to be, concerned about. If you're starting a group with people, everybody might be on the same page. And then one day, you just never know what's going to happen. I've seen a lot of beefs go down over the year at Peloton and many groups, all different kinds.
Yeah.
And they are ugly when they happen. They are real ugly.
I started where I work, I started our Facebook page. So if they ever hack me off, I can take like a page with like 50,000 people with me. Be like, boop, what you going to do?
I mean, nothing, because there is no legal recourse for that. But I know you would never do that. It's people were just kind of upset. The Pingles. That was Peloton and Singles.
Oh, a portamonte.
I did. I mean, on accident, but I'll take it. The Peloton Singles Group has always been a bit quiet and shy. Like, they don't put their business out, like a lot of groups.
That's why they're still single. You got to put it out there.
They like to keep their singles in their group, reserved and not on display for people. They don't want to be made fun of. They don't want it to be a zoo or a game show.
It would be so easy for a place like that to get real weird real fast.
Yeah. So they've always been very protective of their people. So I can completely understand how this would feel very
violating.
Yeah, absolutely. And so
I mean, it would no matter what, but it feels like maybe especially so.
I would agree. Yeah. And people tend to, in any group, put a personal information and stories that are out there about their life, right? And so when you're single, you might have stuff about maybe a past marriage, maybe a past relationship,
a bad date.
And if all a person has to do is turn that public, you can turn a group public that's been private, and now anybody can see your stuff. So there are people that have been blocked and did not have the opportunity to go in and delete their things. That is very violating.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hopefully they can get some resolution there.
I hope so. Yeah. Or start a new group and everybody can go back to their Peloton single ways.
Yes.
And be happy.
So the Power Zone pack is now using AI to determine your FTP.
They are. Yeah. This just started.
Not quite sure I understand the point of this.
I don't know the point. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, I could guess that it's like, well, maybe if you don't have a chance to, go do a test, or maybe you've done a test before, but you don't want to do another test because they're not the most pleasant thing in the world.
I get that, but it just seems like the whole point is to see what you can actually do, not kind of guess. And I mean, I know AI presumably should not be, it's really smart, but.
And it is, that's true.
But like, it just kind of seems like, I don't know.
There are, I don't know how it works. Let me be clear. I don't use Power Zone Pack. There's history.
Yeah.
And, but there's a lot of people that do.
For sure.
And when I am seeing the reports of how this is being used, there are people that have expressed concerns to me about the fact that it seems to take all of your classes into consideration. So if you're a person who is taking Power Zone classes all the time, this will work well for you to update your FTP, right? But if you're a person who takes a walking class and a rowing class and a meditation,
it doesn't quite know how to filter that out just yet.
It hasn't gotten there.
Yeah.
So that may not be the best for you. So like anything with AI, use your common sense.
Yeah.
If it says you went way up or way down, second guess that.
Yeah.
You don't have to follow what's on the screen if it doesn't make sense for you.
Yeah.
That's always the way that people should approach AI, in my opinion.
For sure. I've said before, if AI is Google Maps, it is in its MapQuest era.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, I took a left and drove into a lake. Peloton is going to the Sundance Film Festival.
So, the film festival, Emma Lovewell is going to be there. And I think we also have, Zacharias is going to be there as well. And they are going to be doing yoga for Zacharias. And then, of course, Emma is going to be doing Pilates.
Okay.
And this is all part of the World of Hyatt, which makes sense because Hyatt and Peloton have their little partnership.
Sure.
And so I guess they're teaming up together to be part of Sundance.
Gotcha. Okay.
I know they went last year as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Like, I'm not going to the Sundance Film Festival.
Right.
So I have no idea what's happening there. But this is not the first year, and people that are there seem to enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
We don't got the kind of juice to go to the Sundance. I guess I probably could.
You probably could if you really wanted to.
I mean, I've got a movie pass for 13 years. I could probably apply for a press pass or something.
I just don't know that we want to.
I mean, it seems like it'd be cool, but just also, I'm good.
Can you remind me of where Sundance takes place? There's so many festivals.
It's in Colorado, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one that was started by Robert Redford. I'm trying to remember when he passed away. I think this might be the first one since he passed on. I think it's been relatively.
We lost a lot of.
Yeah. But yeah, like he started this film festival like way before film festivals were cool. This was kind of one of
Like
the first ones that really became like, oh, you got to go to Sundance. But
I mean, I've heard about it my whole life.
But it's called
so.
Sundance because he played Sundance in Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid.
Okay.
If you're ever trying to remember
Just
which is
remember.
which, Sundance Film Festival, Robert Redford, he played.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, I should mention this occurred already. It was 123 to 125.
Ah, gotcha. So just pretend like everything we just said was in the past tense.
Yes.
Because it now is in the past tense. Peloton is debuting not one, but 2 new badges.
They are, yeah. And they are not just badges, they are also challenges.
Stinking badges. But you don't need no stinking.
So the first is the Pilates challenge. Now, we thought that would be occurring since they separated Pilates out from strength.
Fair.
And when I say separated Pilates out from strength, you still get Pilates counted towards strength. They
Right.
just made it easier for you to find.
Yeah, it's just
they didn't
this
take it out of the strength filter.
Own little avenue.
Yes. They didn't take it away from counting towards strength, is what I should say. But
Don't freak out.
But now there is a Pilates challenge that you can take, and it's like 5, 10, or 15 classes through February 28th, and that'll get you your different like bronze, silver, gold. And
Gotcha.
then they also came up with the Super Burn challenge. We will talk more about the Super Burn classes later, but
Yeah.
the short story is they can't say Super Bowl.
You cannot say Super Bowl. It has been trademarked. They did not make the mistake that Major League Baseball did with the World Series.
Yes. And so, since they cannot, they will go ahead and call it the Super Burn.
Yes.
But I prefer this to what they've done in the past. I like this one. And there's going to be a bunch of classes that are dropping on February 8th, which one of our listeners was super excited to find out because they were going to the studio and they were like, why are there no classes on the 8th? And I was like, we think it has something to do with the Super Bowl. And turns out that it does.
Look at that.
And a bunch of classes are dropping. So you can earn a badge by taking the tailgate and a Super Burn cardio class on the 8th. Yes, the tailgate is strength. People have been asking.
Ah,
So,
okay.
all right.
Autoplay has been added to the app for you people who like to stack.
Yes. Okay. So, brief history for people who may not know. Autoplay was tried a few years ago. It was a major fail. It did not work. And it's like, for a while, some people it worked, and some people it was like you still had to hit the button, and so it was like, well, then is
Not
it really autoplay?
autoplay, yeah.
I will say that I have gotten reports from people who are Android user, Christina Sandifer specifically, that you have to wake up your phone in between classes, otherwise it can't autoplay. Well, that kind of
Again, defeats the purpose.
yeah. I have not tried it. It is way too freaking cold to be running outside, and that's pretty much all I use my stacking for.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
She
but
lives in warmer climes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably like 115 today.
But it's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat. Yeah.
We had a bike sighting on television. Netflix is Finding Her Edge. Someone, an eagle-eyed listener, spotted.
It was Trish. It was Trish from one of our Helper Bee tipsters.
Well, thank you. She spotted a bike on an episode of that show.
Do you know anything about the show?
I've never heard of
I
the
didn't
show.
know because a lot of times you know about shows that
Yeah.
I don't know about, so I thought it was possible.
Netflix produces so much content.
I know.
And it's so targeted, too, that it's like
true.
ours is pretty much all just like Swedish serial killer shows.
Yeah, that's our own fault.
Yeah. and true crime rom-con documentaries.
That was really good.
That was actually on Amazon, but yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. So, but it's always nice to spot a piece of equipment in the wild. I feel like it's been a little bit.
It has. Sometimes people send them to me, but it's like stuff we've heard about before,
Right.
so I haven't mentioned it. I didn't know about this one, though.
They're like, did you know that on And just like that,
Yeah. Yeah,
like-
we know.
no, we are aware.
Peloton now hiring.
PSL is looking for a production manager, or they probably say a production manager because they're very fancy. It's in London, so you will need to have a monocle and perhaps a top hat and handlebar mustache.
Oh, even better.
Even the ladies.
Yes, a production manager. So it says that the role involves overseeing the entire life cycle of content from in-studio classes to global shoots and music partnerships. The interesting part about this is that they are looking for someone who has 4+ years as production manager and people leader within live broadcast or studio environments. They are looking for someone to join no later than the end of February. What is happening over there?
I don't know.
That's such a dramatic, like, we need somebody right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, clearly whatever happened here, this became a very critical need. I just, like, my mind goes to worst case scenarios, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So, interesting.
Well, coming up after this, we have instructors in the news. We're going to talk about who is still stuck in a foreign country, who was on an NBC affiliate in Columbus getting some love, and who spoke at a Twin Health event, plus all the artist series that aren't actually artist series. So stick around.
Instructors in the news.
Kira Michelle will be attending the Yoga Telluride Festival.
Yeah, I believe she did this last year too, which is always fun to see instructors return to it.
Yeah.
But obviously, Kira's really an awesome yogi. She can do all of the advanced poses. and
Yeah.
make it look so freaking easy. So can Zacharias, for that matter.
She can also do upward dog. That's how good she is.
But she wanted people to know that she was doing it and like invite people to come out to Telluride.
Yeah.
So if you are in the area between June 25th and June 28th, she will be teaching. She will be doing a workshop and 4 classes. So quite a variety of options to see her and learn lots of yoga.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Nico Serrani is still stuck in Germany.
Yes, she posted that it's going to be at least a few more weeks.
Goodness.
That she's still waiting for her visa extension to get approved. No luck. And she said that she's really working on her patience. So we were talking about this I think you and I mentioned this separately, but also in the tipsters. And I was reminded there is no yoga studio in London. So even if they wanted her to teach out of London, unless they make a change, there is no ability to do that. It would be easier for her, though, because she could go back and forth between Germany and London
Right.
so much easier
Yeah.
than here. And who knows what will happen with visas. And I mean, the government is just a shit show.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I don't know when she'll be able to come back. And that really sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
it
can you
does.
imagine just the big question mark over your head?
Yeah.
Like,
Just your whole career is on pause.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And you got to be sitting there wondering, like, at some point Peloton's going to be like, well, no offense, but what are we paying you for?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah, that would be nerve-wracking
it would. It would.
through no fault of her own.
Right.
Yeah.
And no control
Yeah.
either.
Zacharias is making his strength debut.
Yes, very exciting. I think Elizabeth probably jumped up and down the most about this. She's been so excited, waiting for his kettlebell debut. He's known for his kettlebell classes
Yeah.
outside of Peloton, and he is going to be teaching kettlebell classes. His debut drops on January 29th, so that's tomorrow. So it will have already happened. We also have tons of articles to help you get started with kettlebells. So if you're not sure where to go or like how to use the class or how to get started, we got you covered. Tons of information there. But we're excited to see what this looks like, yoga combined with strength, because he is such a precise yogi and he can do so many advanced moves. Like, what is that going to look like from a kettlebell teaching perspective? Because kettlebells are a little more advanced in that you can't just throw them around willy-nilly. Like, you really need to use the body parts they're telling you to use, and that's why you should do the beginner classes.
Right. I
Make
would say that
sure.
seems like something you could get hurt doing it.
You absolutely
if
could.
you're not careful.
You
So,
absolutely could. Your low back is especially at risk.
Yeah.
And so it'll be interesting to see, like, is he going to come in with beginner classes? Will it be a whole spectrum of classes or no? So curious to see.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Ash Pryor was on the NBC affiliate in Columbus, Ohio.
She was, and I didn't get a chance to watch this segment. Did you watch it?
I watched some of it with the sound off. They were showing her on the rower and stuff like that.
Did she do any Pilates moves?
I don't know what that would look like.
Just on a mat.
Oh,
Lots of bendy.
if
Focused
she did,
on the tummy.
I didn't see it. But
Well, she's from Ohio.
I was gonna say she's from Ohio, right?
Yeah,
this is like
she went to
her-
Ohio State. I don't know if she's from Ohio. I should
Okay.
say she went to college there. I am not
Okay.
clear if she's from there.
Gotcha.
But I know Ohio State is like a huge deal for her.
Well, and she seemed, based on her post, very excited to be on the. Because I was like, "Where is this?" When I saw it was in Ohio, I was like, "Okay, she must have some relation to Ohio to be this excited about being on the Ohio affiliate."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And, I don't know when Peloton is going to announce that she is a Pilates instructor.
Yeah.
But we know she has her certification.
Right.
We know because she said it in class in October. It's happening soon. We know that they just added Pilates instructors. I'm thinking they're giving Zacharias and Greta and Johanna time to have their moment in the spotlight.
Right.
But it's got to be soon that they are putting her in the spotlight all for herself. And I am so here for it.
Yeah.
So excited to see it. Can't wait.
Rebecca Kennedy, or as I have here, Rebecca Kenny.
I love when you make up new names.
Whoops. And Cody Rigsby, or as I have here, Cody Rigby. I don't. I got one of them right. They spoke at a Twin Health event.
Yeah, I honestly, Twin Health is the newest partnership, I think, between
Yeah.
Peloton and Twin Health. And that was kind of dumb.
How that works.
They hosted a cycling class and a fireside chat to celebrate the power of movement in helping people achieve their metabolic health goals. They also had Dr. Lisa Shaw. They had also Peloton for Business Partnerships. Peloton Interactive Senior Director, Peloton for Business Partnerships, Courtney Nolan. And then they had Athletech News was there, the editor, Annie Friedman, and they discussed the powerful connection between movement, metabolic health, and well-being. And then Cody led a cycling class to put it all into motion for helping everyone unlock their personal path to better health. So it was like Rebecca just there to talk, or did they let her teach a class?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Peloton artist collaborations.
Okay, let's try and untangle what all this means.
All right.
The latest artist series that is not an artist series features Tyler, the Creator. That's a big one.
It is, yeah. Okay, so here's what we think is going on. We think that Black History Month is coming up. In fact, I mean, it is.
Well, we know
that.
it is, yeah,
but
but
we think
we
that
think
Peloton.
because of that.
We think because of that Peloton will be announcing several artist series.
Right.
One of the ones we need to list here that's happening this week.
Right.
Is In Excess.
Because that would not be a part of Black History Month.
It would not. And they still haven't even announced that one by itself. Now, it's been a weird week. It's been a weird news cycle.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to be celebrating things with everything going on.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's why they haven't announced it, because it's Wednesday.
Right.
So it should be happening tomorrow. But In Excess is happening. So we have that. Then we have some upcoming ones that have been spotted. Tyler, the Creator,
Yeah.
and Destiny's Child are both on the schedule. And then, not technically an artist series, but special, is Tunde's Magic Mike Ride. And the tease for this was hilarious. Did you watch the video?
No, I didn't.
Tunde literally came in and stripped. And it was like, she had on a big winter coat, and she had on like a scarf, and like she's in the middle of the Peloton studio, and she starts like dancing and pulling off all the clothes, and then she's got like just
that's more of a Magic Michelle.
she's got just the bodysuit underneath it. But it is to celebrate the Magic Mike opening of the show on
Magic
Broadway.
Mike Live.
Magic Live.
Yeah.
But it doesn't open until October. So we're all a little confused why we're doing this now.
Especially when it's so cold.
Yeah, exactly. And will Channing Tatum be there? That's the other question.
You mean in a class or at the opening of the show?
Yes.
I mean, he'll probably be at the opening of the show.
You don't think he'll be in a class?
I don't know.
I mean, you just never know. He seems like a guy that would do that kind of thing.
He absolutely does.
Like he's totally down to earth.
Yeah.
I mean, as down to earth as somebody
or at
who...
least that's what he projects.
It
We've
is
never
what he
met
projects,
him, but
right.
like he seems like a really nice, normal dude, which is refreshing.
It is refreshing. Yeah.
And I know this is a hot take, but that first Magic Mike movie, it's really good.
It is really good.
It's a really good movie.
The second one?
The second and third one, they're really bad.
Don't do that.
But the first one is a really good movie.
It is. It is. Yeah.
And I'm secure enough in what little masculinity I have to say.
You have plenty of masculinity. You know why? Because you're not shooting people in the face on the street.
That's how low the bar has gotten.
It is. It is indeed.
Checking out the competition.
So we have an interesting update about the iFit Amazon Prime reality show that is in the works.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if we talked about this at all on the main episode. So very brief overview. The iFit team is teaming up with Amazon, I believe, to create a show to find their next instructor. And Peloton should have done this. Mm-hmm. That is a very important thing to note. But one of our listeners, Tammy Armstrong, she said how fun this was. First of all, I did not realize that they released the actual show to the equipment before it airs on television.
Oh, interesting.
And if you have their equipment, it adjusts the speed, incline, and decline. So you're doing what they're doing.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was really cool. She said throughout the show, as the contestants take on a challenge, the treadmill adjusts to match. When they are hanging out chatting, you may have a normal walking pace. If they're climbing, you climb. If they run, the speed adjusts. You get the point. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
And the equipment also allows you to set a max speed limit, so she never goes faster than what she is comfortable with. And she said that she has gravitated toward a top contestant, and she's hoping they don't get eliminated. I really want to watch this show. I haven't had time because this is one I want to actually watch, and I know it's not your thing, so I have to watch it when you're not home. But I'm very curious about this.
I'll try to schedule a bunch of concerts so I have to work.
Well, we got graduations coming up in a few months. You won't be home at all.
Yeah. Or like I have a lot of those days where I'm there for like 18 hours.
Yeah. I can get through the whole series. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing that. That's really cool. And I got to give props to them. And Peloton, whew, you missed an opportunity.
Should have jumped on it.
Yeah.
Past guest update.
It's been a while since we've had one of these.
It has.
And this is also a celebrity one, but also like not the best news.
No.
Well, not good news at all. Snooki has revealed that she has cancerous cells.
Yeah. She said that they found that in her cervix and that she's had several abnormal pap smear. That's so uncomfortable because then they make you do a colposcopy, which she had to do, and a biopsy. They found cancerous cells. That's why you do all the tests.
Yeah.
And he's found the cancerous cells, but she said that she's going to have additional cone biopsy done under anesthesia for further testing, but she is focused on getting answers. She's scared, but she said that, she wanted to share her journey because she initially waited out of stress. So she's like, I'm doing this video because I want to encourage people to stay on your appointments. And it's true. I mean, I've had several abnormal ones and luckily nothing has come back, but like it is so stressful every time you go and they're like, ooh, that doesn't look right. It's like,
And I've had to stay on you to stay on your appointments.
You have, because it is such a natural instinct to just be like, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Well, number one, it hurts.
Yeah.
Like it is not a comfortable thing. If men went through this, they'd come up with a better freaking way. I promise you. Ugh.
I don't know if they're doing a biopsy. I don't know that there's...
The colposcopy is not a biopsy, okay? It's literally they just rip things out. It's really painful.
Yeah.
You bleed, and they don't give you anything for it. And they're just like, take some aspirin. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay? So, like, don't even try to tell me it's no big deal.
I
Okay?
wasn't saying...
I could put you in the stirrups, and we'll find out. I'm just teasing.
Oh.
I'm just teasing. I'm not really that upset.
We don't actually own stirrups. I just would like people to know that.
That's your clarification.
We don't just have stirrups lying around. I mean, we're not shaming people if they do. But I would just like it known that we didn't. That's all.
Other connected fitness.
Moving right along.
quickly.
Tonal and Kristen McGee have a Pilates challenge for you.
This is really fun because this is Kristen's first big challenge, big monthly thing that they had over at Tonal. So it's going to be 2 pieces to it. So the first 2 weeks of February is going to be her program that's called Strong for Life, and it's going to be all balanced workouts for intentional strength progression. This is really good for people who have never done strength training. Anybody can get something out of this, but that's the best use for it. And then from February 16th to March 15th, her brand new Pilates program, first ever on Tonal, called Pilates Precision and Power. And it's going to be 4 classes a week, 4 times a week. How exciting. I am so, so excited about this.
And you have your special Pilates loops or whatever.
See, we have stirrups.
Yeah, I was glad when that came in the fancy box that said Tonal on it, because when I saw it laying there, I was like, what is this for? Need to prepare myself. So our story that we didn't know where to put it, so it's over here. Lululemon has stopped sales of some of its leggings.
Yes.
Because they're showing the goods.
They are, quote unquote, not squat proof. Yeah. Several shoppers had complained that the pants were just flat out see-through. So, yeah, you would want to be real careful. This is why you always check the mirror before you leave the house. You know, I've heard of this happening with other leggings. I've heard of this happening to other women. Luckily, well, 1, I don't wear light colors, so I would have less of a chance of that happening. But 2, yeah, this is really awkward. Really, really awkward.
So if you bought some recently, you might want to give yourself the once over before you head out.
And if you're wondering what are the names of this, it is the Get Low leggings.
Yeah, they are.
Low.
Yeah. They do come with free stirrups.
No.
Coming up after this, we got content. We're going to talk TCO Top 5. We're going to talk bench classes. We got a whole bunch of stuff, so join us, won't you?
New content.
It is time for the TCO Top 5. You have told us your favorite classes, and we mostly listened. Number 1, your favorite bike class.
Okay, so as promised, we are going to talk more about this. This is the Reconnect ride with Dennis Morton teaching. So this class originated while the Peloton instructors in New York were doing their summit.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be once a quarter summit. It seems like they've kind of pulled that back to like once a year.
Gotcha.
And all of the instructors that were in town and available for the summit were in the class while Dennis taught it. And several of the instructors had posted videos from it, and people were going nuts. Like, where is this class?
Like, where is this
class?
thing? Yeah.
And my answer was, I don't even know if we're going to get it, because like it wasn't for us.
Right.
It was for the instructors during the summit. I don't know what the original plan was. According to some people, the members made it happen. But I kind of think that my problem with that theory is that Peloton purposely had the instructors post on socials.
Yeah.
If they didn't want people to know about it, they wouldn't have posted on socials. So to me, this seems like a marketing thing.
It feels like when they make you clap to keep Tinkerbell alive.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
spoiler, Tinkerbell was always going to live.
Or whenever they're like at the end of a concert and you have to clap for the encore.
Oh, I hope Leonard Skinner plays Freebird.
Oh my God, are they not going to play?
Why would they leave without playing Freebird?
We all have to cheer. Like, it's the dumbest. I hate that. I hate it so much. Encores are stupid.
I can't believe Deep Blue Something left without playing Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Though recently, when we went to go see
The Lemonheads,
they didn't play the encore.
They didn't do an encore, and they didn't play Mrs. Robinson,
which was crazy.
Which I know is a cover, but it's like their biggest.
It's their biggest hit.
Yeah.
It was just so funny because like they just like got up and left off the stage, and it was like, oh, you're really done. Oh, okay, we're not doing.
I'm like,
this.
we're not. Nobody's worried about beating traffic. There's only like 200 people here.
You could have played.
We're gonna be fine.
But back to this. Yeah, people were super excited. I think that it was always the plan to put it out. And I also think that my other rationale for thinking that is that John Hosking during a Walk Plus run, he mentioned that Hannah Frankson was doing the London version of this. So all the PSL instructors will be having their summit. Robin's going over there, etc. And they are going to have their own, and Hannah Frankson is going to be teaching it. Well, if you kind of already had that planned out,
it just kind of seems.
And he's talking about it like this seems like just a way to gin up some excitement, which no
Which
harm
fine.
done.
Yeah,
but let's not pretend that it was ever anything other than that.
Yeah.
But anyway, people freaking loved this class. Like it was, I feel like Kimberly Ray Jessup said it the best. It was probably the most fun I've ever had in a class, and it definitely gave old Peloton vibes. Less production, more genuine, and the fact that they let the playlist stand says a lot. Also, Dennis never cusses on his rides, and apparently he was after dark Dennis, and he got a little spicy with the words. Take that as you will.
Okay. Number 2, your favorite meditation.
Okay, so transparently, I did not take the Reconnect ride because I was not in the headspace to take that class. And I know other people felt the same way.
Yeah.
There has been a lot happening this week and the last few weeks. So when Mariana Fernandez announced that she was going to be doing a 10-minute holding space meditation, that felt really special. And several of the helper bees from the clip out showed up, including myself. Nikki had a wonderful way of saying this, that this was the perfect meditation for anyone experiencing the weight of a heavy world. Mariana guides you through giving yourself permission to sit with your emotions and acknowledge them, and acknowledge that it's okay to feel how you feel. This meditation works for a heavy heart, no matter what may be weighing it down at the moment. And Jen Kern added that it felt like she was being emotionally hugged by her. And Elizabeth said it was lovely how the other instructors were sitting around and behind her in true hands on your back fashion, which felt very connecting visually. It was, and it did, and it was really lovely. You could feel we want to do something impactful coming through the screen. And Mariana's been through the ringer, and send her a nice message, because there's a bunch of assholes who've been sending her really shitty messages, and people just suck. Just be a nice person. If you don't have anything nice to say, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You just don't need to say anything.
Yeah.
She is entitled to her opinions. And if you don't like it, too bad. And don't even come at me with there is no place for politics in fitness. It is not politics. It is humanity. That's where we are now. Anyway, moving right along.
Number 3, your favorite Power Zone ride.
Sam Yo taught this. It was a 30-minute Power Zone Endurance Classic Rock ride. And Karen Gage Bensley nominated it, saying it was exceptional. Great playlist, excellent endurance structure, fun, and well coached. Add in Sam's new post-ride stretch, and my body and soul were happy. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah. Number 4, your favorite boot camp.
Yes, this is so funny. It was taught by Andy Spear. It was a 45-minute High Rocks training boot camp. Chelsea Simon said, "Do I ever plan on competing at a High Rocks event? No." But this class was a great fast tempo, well-rounded workout with a great playlist that perfectly matched up with the given workout at the time. I'm so excited for the High Rocks program coming out in February. I love that. That's just great. You can still be involved and have a great time, even if you have no plans of doing it.
And finally, the class so tough you dare not stack it, so we have dubbed them Unstackables.
Okay, so Benny Adami taught this. I believe it is not his first time in the Unstackable. But this was a 30-minute 80s pop ride, and Laura Corcoran nominated this class. She said she was spent after this ride with Benny, not too much of a flat road, and she had to restack a glutes and legs class for another day. Lots of great songs in this class. It's from 12/15/25, if you're wondering. Congrats to Benny.
Taking a look at this week at Peloton, we have Hannah Frankson's 60-minute EDM ride.
Yeah, long rides. People have often said we want more long classes. Peloton says there's going to be more this year, and we are kicking off January with a 60-minute live ride. Hannah Frankson does not do these often, if she's ever done them, and that is obviously exciting for people who love her classes. It's going to be early Saturday morning, so this is going to be a whole hour before 9 a.m., so get out and do it.
And you'll have your whole day.
You'll have your whole day to
Yeah.
relax.
We have a new walking boot camp from Maddie Machacamu.
Yes, love Maddie, and it dropped tomorrow. It's going to be a 30-minute walking boot camp, and he is going to add in no running because it's walking, so you don't have that high impact. So it's going to be a low impact. If you're
Gotcha.
looking for that, it's great.
Yeah. We have a 60-minute live run with Bex Gentry.
Longer classes.
Yeah.
Here we are again. 60-minute live run. This is going to be on Saturday, January 31st at 9:30 a.m. And it's Bex Gentry. You're going to have great technical cues, and it's going to be an awesome playlist from the 2000s.
And we have a recovery flow and let go.
Yes, it's the first one of 2026. 30-minute flow and let go on the 31st and a 10-minute meditation on the 31st, both happening in the morning. And they are designed to be taken back to back. It's going to help you open up tight hips and hamstrings.
Taking a look at classes that are on our radar and therefore should be on yours. Rebecca's High Lit is in its third week.
It is, yeah. We've got, I need to post it, but we have all of the resources so you can go to one place and get them all. It's all from Rebecca's socials. Like, we're not making different things or anything like that, but we just want people to have an easy place to go find them long after the official push is gone. And we are almost done. It's only 4 weeks, so
Okay.
just one more week to go.
Gotcha. And then we have a trance music ride.
Yes, Eric is going to be teaching that on the 27th, so it's
Before
out.
people get upset, it's trance. Trance with a C. Don't be such a snowflake.
And then there's also going to be, I love how Elizabeth put in here, cue the John Hamm meme. Have you seen that where he's like in a nightclub and a song comes on? This is an old song from like the 2010s, and you just see John Hamm in a nightclub and he's like, he just feels the beat and he like gets into it, and people started making memes about everything.
not.
Oh, I'm gonna have to share some of these with you. Ben Aldis will also be doing a 30-minute dance music ride that is also dropping. That's on the 28th. So both of those will be out by the time you hear this.
We were talking before about long classes. We've got a long row for people.
Yes, 60 minutes. Woof.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Ash Pryor is going to be teaching that, and that is her 4th ever. So if you want to give her all of your love and support, this is a great way to do that. It's going to be out this week and on the 30th. So lots of long classes on the 30th coming out.
You can also celebrate German culture with a 2-for-1 retro, I guess, Rise.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how you pronounce
It's German, so it's R-E-I-S-E.
it. So it might be like Reese
Reese?
or Reese.
Ooh,
Well, they're
peanut
going
butter
to.
cups.
They've been bringing this theme ride to members since early 2025, and this time they are teaming up. So that's going to be really fun. And Elizabeth said that as she scanned the playlist of older classes, she couldn't help but wonder, why does Bryan Adams' Summer of '69 appear so many times? Now she's going to have to take the ride and find out.
Okay. Zacharias has his first 45-minute class.
Yeah, and that's Yoga Flow.
Okay.
So, if you just be careful. Like, don't go into this thinking beginner this is going to be fun for you, because 45 minutes, this is listed as intermediate for a reason. He is fast. He's great, but he's fast.
Yeah.
So, like, don't get discouraged. Just do what you can and go in knowing it's okay.
Allie Love is over at PSL.
Yeah, she is. She's going to be doing a class on 1:30, and we also think that this may be indicating the timing for the PSL Instructor Summit coming up as well. So
That makes sense. Maddie's got another Broadway class for you. This one's a walk.
it is, yeah, and this is also taking place this weekend. This is going to be on the 31st, so that's awesome.
And Black History Month is kicking off on February 1st.
It is. There's going to be specifically a Black History Month Broadway ride with Allie on the 1st of February.
Bench classes have gotten their own collection, kinda.
This is so weird. Listen, Peloton announced on their socials that there was a bench collection, and then they never posted the collection.
Whoops.
So there was the Robin class that had a bench in it. It was
Right.
10-minute glutes and legs. And then also there was a rad class that they included in the collection.
Right.
And there is no collection. Like I scrolled this morning just to see maybe
Yeah.
they put. I have no idea. Like lately, their socials have been all over the place.
Yeah.
I think that they just don't have enough people to really check things carefully. So I
Yeah.
think somebody posted on socials long before they were supposed to.
Gotcha.
Is what I think happened.
Well, if you write an article about that one, the headline can be "Bench, Please." Also, if you're getting ready for the big game, because you'll be arrested if you say Super Bowl, Peloton has the Super Burn classes for you.
They do. It's going to be tons of classes. They opened up booking, or opened up booking for the February 8th classes. There's going to be the tailgate class. It's going to have Adrian, Camila, Katie, Logan, Tunde, and Zacharias. And then they have a 30-minute run with Hannah, a ride with Allie, a row with Matt, and a super burn meditation with Chelsea to help calm those pregame nerves. I'm calm.
Okay. I wouldn't go that far.
So the in-person bookings, like I said, they opened on Tuesday. I will be really curious to see who all is able to get into these classes. I know we had some listeners that were very excited, so hopefully they were able to get in.
Peloton birthdays.
Only one birthday this week. It is for former Peloton instructor, keyword former, Daniel McKenna.
Good luck to him.
So his birthday is on February 4th if you celebrate. So there you go. So that brings this episode to a close. Until next time, where can people find you?
People can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Crystal D. O'Keefe. They can find me on Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, and the Peloton leaderboard at Clip Out Crystal.
And you can find me on Threads and Blue Sky at Tom O'Keefe Jr. or on Facebook at facebook.com/Tom O'Keefe. You can find the show online at facebook.com/The Clip Out. While you're there, like the page, join the group. Don't forget our Patreon, $5 a month. All sorts of bonus content, early episodes, and ad-free episodes delivered right to your door. If you live with So that's it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, keep pedaling
And running.
and running.
Bye.
Clip in, set yourself